Like you saying, like this new perspective allowed you to see the specific things. Specifically, it sounds around culture that you wouldn't have seen otherwise. What were they doing? What perspective did they give you from an independent standpoint in the independent sector that you wouldn't have otherwise had if you didn't give yourself this opportunity?
Yeah, they worked a lot with their people. They cared a lot about their people, and that really spoke to my heart, you know. And when I was in a big sort of corporate environment, you didn't get to see that. You know, you'd see it sort of intermittently.
Too many points removed.
Yeah, and so and that really sort of gave me the hope of like, you know, yeah, you could be a business owner. You don't have to be a prick. Like, you know, you can love your people. You can, you know, love on them. You can develop them, and just, you know, I got to hear stories about, you know, guys that were bussers that, you know, were running their own restaurants now, and that were, you know, and so that gave me a lot of inspiration and just sort of how they thought about it. And also that, you know, a lot like me, it wasn't some big business plan they wrote up, you know, they thought a lot from inspiration, like they'd get inspired by something. And rather than have all these rules around it, they would just go out and do it and try it. And that's kind of what they were doing with Lucy's Boatyard. Like they didn't want like a Joe's Crab Shack or somebody to come in. They wanted to keep it local. And so they took the lease, and they're like, man, we'll figure it out. Like, you know, and so kind of started with like burgers and fried seafood. And, you know, it was such a hard place to run, man. It was 500 seats, 3 different levels. It had been a bunch of different places.
But your servers were in shape.
Yeah, they were, man. They were. You know, I think on a busy shift, we'd have something like 25 servers, you know, when we were really cranking.
Thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed today's video, please like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. And don't forget, there's a complete archive of every episode at restaurantunstoppable.com. Peace.